down 95 feet, big wakeboard boat. 95 feet is really deep for the elevation that we're at right now. We gotta move fast, guys.
He's down in the dark, needle in a haystack.
That boat manufacturer claims you can't sink those boats.
It wasn't like a plug, you know what I mean? This thing was like gone.
I think we're ready to yank on it.
I don't want to risk flipping it over, especially where we're this close. Yeah, baby! Dude, how sick is this truck? Like, this is one of the coolest trucks I've ever built. It took forever to get done, but that's because we were doing it the right way, and it turned out unreal. So this is the maiden voyage of this truck with all the new mods done to it, and I personally cannot wait. This might be my favorite truck as far as work trucks that we've ever built. And it's still not done. We still have a lot to do, but today's gonna be definitely a good test of it, because that boat is not light, and we're going up some pretty steep hills.
Right now we're doing the yard shuffle. It's where we try to figure out which trucks look best pulling what trailer. Had the new boat hooked to the 7-ton, decided to pull it with the heavy service truck. Then we had Brian's Atlas truck pulling this boat. Then we decided we wanted to have the flat heavy rescue truck pull this because it looked cooler. So now we're doing the boat shuffle. And then we hit the open roads.
Grab one.
You excited, Al?
I'm always excited.
What are you excited for?
Oh, excitement, adventure, and really wild things today.
Do we have a can of gas?
Do we have a can of gas? Yeah. I don't know.
Make sure we have gas for both these engines.
Right.
You excited, Diesel?
Very. Adventure, excitement, whatever else Al said.
Are you gonna leave that hitch in there?
It should be good. Should be good. Well, we've got all the tubes strapped down. We have all the air compressors on here to be able to fill the tubes, to be able to fill the pontoons. We have all the tools. We have the rigging devices on that boat. And we have everything in the service truck. I mean, the service truck came ready. Got to get fuel and then hit the road. So I think we are moments away from leaving, finally.
You see that? That's me burning my hard-earned cash, and that's something that I don't like to do, which is why the sponsor of today's video is something that I'm actually pretty pumped about. Rocket Money is an app designed to help you save money, stop unwanted subscriptions, cancel them, set a budget, start actually saving up for the new car or the new house or whatever it is that you want. Guys, it has all these financial tools, like including tracking your credit score, right there in one single app that's easy to use. And I was a little skeptical when they came to us. I was like, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty good at budgeting, but we'll check it out. I got on there and there was no less than 50 different subscriptions that had been piling up over different credit cards, different bank accounts over the years. And I was able to say, cancel, cancel, cancel. I canceled a ton of those. I'm probably gonna save close to like $1,000 a month on just dumb subscriptions that aren't being billed on my card anymore because I use Rocket Money. And you guys can do the same. Guys, I guarantee you, there's leaks in your financial situation and you can plug them if you download the app. Click the link in my description below, go to rocketmoney.com/HeavyDSparks. You can get all the tools you need to start for free and just start digging into it. Because even though this is kind of fun, it's not very responsible and we should all stop doing it. So click the link in my description below, download Rocket Money and start saving money today.
We're fueled up. We've got all the tools. We've got all the rigging. We've got the boats. And now it's time to head to Deer Creek to go look for a boat that is 98 feet deep in the water. Doug's already up there. He's searching for it right now. Hans and Brian are on their way in the Atlas truck. Dave and I are about to head out in the heavy rescue convoy with the boats. And hopefully we find that boat, pull it back to safety. Here we go.
Twice in like a couple months.
Yeah,
good to see you, man.
Yeah. Ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready. You find it?
Yeah. Found it. It's located 95 feet. We have Brian up there on the hilltop just out from the GPS coordinates of this supposed accident. So far, it's a really smooth bottom, which in reading sonar for detecting things underwater, such as, you know, what I do, bodies, barrels, refrigerators, cars, boats, you name it. This type of smooth bottom that we have so far is ideal. It's picture perfect. It's like almost sand. So anything whatsoever, a rock and or a man-made object shape is gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So this should be a really easy locate. Right over 100 feet, right where we're at, which is no small feat, but we're gonna knock it out of the park. The information that's been relayed to me so far has said that this boat is in about 98 feet of water. So we're scanning 150 feet in either direction. There's not much width here, so a couple of swipes through this area where this accident took place should discover the boat. And we are over it right now. That is it.
Big wakeboard boat. It's a B52, which is like a 24, 26 foot boat, and it's sitting at the bottom, and 95 feet is really deep for the elevation that we're at right now. This lake sits probably right around 5,500, 6,000 feet above sea level. So every time you go up, you know, every 1,000 feet you go above sea level, that makes the dive table change drastically. So we're gonna have to just be cautious. Yeah?
Yeah, we'll mitigate risks whenever we can, but perfect. It's definitely dangerous.
Got the brand new 11-meter rib that I just picked up, and then we've got the other recovery boat that we picked up a couple months ago. So we're gonna get the boat set up and get these things in the water. We got a little bit of a late start this morning, so we're gonna be fighting daylight here. As long as we can get down and hooked onto the boat, we should be good, but we'll get this party started. Ready?
Hook points. Well, anything you're going to recover at 100 feet of depth is unknown until you get down there. Thankfully for us, we have the identical boat right behind us, so we've been able to pre-game with this boat exactly where I'm gonna go down my rig points. We have 2 secure ones in the back. We're gonna use these 2 on either side, and then there's one in the front. So we're gonna put the main tow line onto the front. I'm gonna put the lift bag line onto the back of the boat. That way it'll pick it up, relieve some pressure off the back. It'll allow us to tow it off the bottom and sort of along the bottom without it just completely dragging.
Trying to, if it's 100 feet down, it's a long ways to just either pull it along the bottom of the lake or try to run bags. We're just trying to make it as safe as possible. If you're trying to go down 100 feet and tie bags, you run out of air fairly quickly, and it's just, there's more room for air. So the game plan is we might just run a bag about 50 feet down, take some pressure off the boat, off the bottom of the lake, and then use a bag halfway in between to kind of lift the boat a little bit and then drag it to where the boat's sitting on dirt at 50 feet instead of 100. So game plan right now is Mastermind Doug here. He's gonna get us laid out.
First things first, gotta get the flag flying. Nothing looks better than a military boat with the big old beautiful American flag hanging off the top. So that was the first time in business. Now we can get the rest of the boat ready. First move right now, 2 things. Number 1, we got to find the boat again. Doug's over there searching for it. They found it this morning, so I know where it's at. They said the bottom is beautiful, nice and sandy, not a bunch of rocks and other debris and obstacles. So that's number 1. Number 2 is we have to get the airbag to sync. Airbags are just a pain in the ass. No matter how you look at it, I mean, they're great and they're helpful, but man, when you start dealing with airbags this big, they just don't like to do whatever you're trying to get them to do. So right now we're trying to get it to sink because it still has a little air left in it. So we've got an anchor hanging off of it, and now we're gonna add a bunch of other weights to get that to drop down, because otherwise Doug's gonna have to try to pull that down by swimming, and that's just gonna be a nightmare. He's already got enough to worry about. As soon as we get that thing to start sinking, we'll run over there where they're at. Doug will get geared up and we'll drop in the water to get down there.
Yeah.
You're not
Unless I'm dropping all of that from this boat under this flashlight, it's gonna be off. Or we're gonna have to be really lucky. We can't rely on luck.
unless you're on right now, right? If you're on, then you can follow that guideline down.
I can follow that down. Yeah, I'm confident in what I have on there now.
Yeah, because right now you would go down following your tether, or just the guideline with the empty rope, hook to the end of this. You pull this down, hook the loaded line to the boat, set this aside, put it to the boat or whatever. And then, yeah. And once you're comfortable that it's up, then you pop up and pull it. Okay, let's do that.
Probably 50 feet over, it does start coming up pretty sharp. There's no rock over there, just in case we need to know that.
Go that
yeah.
way?
Yeah, we definitely don't want to go that way because it's deep. It's farther to go that way. On the rigging line, 3 big tugs, and you'll drop it away from me. I'll pull it to me, rig, and then we'll communicate on my tether line. And then when I pull 3 times, that means I'm coming up. Get my little T-Rex arms through here. I get so many people, haters and commenters, keyboard warriors. You're not a diver. You can't dive with a beard like that. Watch me.
It's all a fake scene. We just shoved Doug in the water and then we put a real diver in right after.
We're just pretending. We'll cut to the real diver in a mask. All right, Doug, what are those? These are ankle weights. And because I'm using a dry suit, if air moves in my suit, such as down my legs, this will allow me more balance, with the ability to control my weight, and also from being flipped, it'll aid. These few pounds on my ankles do a whole lot. At this altitude, anytime you're near 100 feet, you start to experience losing dexterity. And you don't really notice it. You have to be really conscious of your movements, your body functions once you get around 100 feet.
Locked and loaded.
Hey, this is my line.
This is one you're gonna be tugging on. You tug it 3 times, we'll know to drop something down for you.
Yeah.
If the golf ball comes up, I'm pulling you up by this line as fast as I can. Okay.
When I get near 60 feet, I don't know. I don't know, I've never experienced anything like that.
The bag went down.
Just the altitude, I can't describe it.
Good luck, Doug. He's going fast. We're going for it. Same problem?
I can't get down.
You went down a lot faster that time. Did you make it past 60? Did you make it past 60?
I just can't breathe.
Breathing's nice.
It's something pressure related I can't explain. I just don't know enough about it. Altitude change, travel maybe. There's nothing I can do right now. I tried to send past it. It's not my equipment, it's me. It's my chest. It's pressure related. It's like I'm breathing in, but I'm not.
We ran into a snag. Doug went down to about 60 feet. Remember, the boat is around 90, 95 feet. And when he got to 60 feet, as you dive, you have to kind of acclimate to the pressure. The deeper you go, the more pressure the water's putting on your body. And so you have to kind of go down, adjust, get comfortable, adjust your ears, all that kind of stuff. And then you can keep on working your way back down. The issue that we ran into is Doug got down to 60 feet, he couldn't breathe. It wasn't his tank, wasn't his regulator, it was in his chest. Like for some reason, he's just having really shallow breaths. And so obviously that's not a good sign. So he came up to 40 feet to kind of like readjust, reacclimate, reduce the pressure on his body. And then he tried to go back down and it just got worse. So basically anytime he hits the 60-foot mark, he just can't breathe. Not 100% sure what's going on there. A couple different ideas. He's been working up in Idaho at a much lower elevation than this, like 2,000 feet. So his body's used to having very oxygen-rich, air. Also, he drove through the night, didn't get a ton of sleep. So the sleep shouldn't have a lot to do with it. But when you factor in adjusting for the altitude, which, he's double the altitude here, triple the altitude here from where he just came from. He's working on very little sleep, drove through the night. Might just be a physical thing where his body just needs to reset. So unfortunately, that means that we can't send him down to the boat right now. Pretty much out of options for today, but it's all right, because we got tomorrow. My friends, we are back for day 2 of this boat recovery that we're working on. Yesterday, as you guys know, Doug could not make it all the way down past 60 feet because he was running into some issues being able to breathe. So I was kind of suspecting that maybe the travel and acclimating to the elevation was the issue. And sure enough, when he got back to the hotel last night, he put on a blood oxygen meter and he was at like 82%, which is really, really low. Normal is like 95 to 100%. So hopefully he's able to get that, back down to the 90, 95 foot depth mark where we need him to be able to hook onto the boat. We'll pop that bad boy right to the top. Now, we have a project going on in the shop right now that we haven't even showed you guys really much of yet, but we're getting in the boat business in a big way. We're coming out with our own 56 foot long, 20 foot wide helicopter landing barge, twin engine, built-in hot tub into the deck, thrusters. This thing is just going to be an absolute monster. It's designed to hold the Black Hawk or 2 small helicopters. So I'll introduce you guys to that build here very soon. And hopefully we'll be able to reveal it here down at Lake Powell sometime within the next couple of weeks because it's moving along pretty quick. The structure and the frame is all built in the shop. And now we're just finishing the assembly. I hope you guys enjoy it because we're going to be spending some time here. And with that said, let's go find this boat.
Once I get into the water, you guys are kind of like hang back from the boat. And he has sonar reading. He can watch me go down the whole way. So he'll be able to relay where I'm at, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. He'll be able to watch my bubbles and so forth. You guys will know when I'm down there. You guys will know when I'm coming up.
All right, so he's at the bottom right now. There he comes.
So he's right here.
There he comes. Good?
Feeling good?
Yeah.
What do you think, Dougie?
I think we're ready to yank on it.
All hooked up?
Yeah, so we have the Yankum rope on the front end.
Okay.
With the Yankum soft shackle through the front end.
Okay.
I lost the anchor line. So that's our pull point.
Guess what? We're hooked up. We are on the boat. Old Dougie Fresh went down and got a nice hook point on the front of the boat. So we took a Yankum soft shackle, which, by the way, hands down, one of the most valuable, important, and cherished tools in our collection. We love these things. I mean, it weighs what? Like half a pound, but it can hold 20, 30,000 pounds. The big ones will hold like a couple 100,000 pounds. We've never broken one of these by having it just fail. We've broken them by having them chafe and rub on sharp edges, but as far as just failing, never. So this right here, let's say this right here is the front of the other boat. Yank them, it's hooked around like that, and then it's hooked to this other winch line that's about 100 feet up. Now that's hooked to the back of this boat. What we're gonna do is just use brute strength with this boat right here. This 11-meter rib has incredible thrust. I mean, the freaking jets on this thing are like, you could fit a baseball in each of them. So tons of thrust, tons of power, big cat engines. We're gonna flip around and head straight toward the beach and basically try to drag the boat up the bottom of the lake. Doug says there's no rocks. It's like baby powder down there. Super smooth, silky, which is exactly what we want because we don't want to destroy the boat or the prop or anything like that. Obviously, things are gonna get dented and dinged, but the boat's underwater, so that's just kind of comes with the territory. And then once we get it a little bit lower or a little bit, less deep, let's say we get it to 20 feet, then we can throw bags on it and lift that thing all the way up, start pumping the water out, and we will have it out of here. This is my favorite part. I can't wait. Let's go. So this is good. The boat is moving. We just dragged it probably a solid 100 feet or so on the bottom of the lake, and it's working just like we hoped it would. It's basically climbing this incline. It's sitting down here in this valley. We're dragging it up this slope right here, and now we've got a bunch of slack in the rope, which is what we wanted, because with this slack we can tighten it, choke it, pull it closer. I think we'll have the boat sitting here in about 20 feet of water in about 10 minutes, which is exactly what we want, because then Doug can dive down, throw some bags on it. We'll be out of here in a couple hours. Fingers crossed. I love this. This is so much fun. I freaking love this. I actually want to set up a, you guys know how we love to do like, invite, viewers and stuff out to the cabin with us to hang out and just come along different adventures. This is one that I would love to bring some of you guys along with. You guys are awesome. You support the channel. You make us feel good. You leave awesome comments. You email us and call us and text us like when there's stuff to film. Like genuinely, guys, we appreciate you. Like from the bottom of my heart. Couldn't be doing this without you, and that's why we want to return the favor. So keep your eyes peeled, because here soon we're going to start picking random subscribers to come out and do these marine recoveries with us. And I can promise you right now, it will be one of the coolest things you've ever done. Just exciting, fun, new, challenging, beautiful, warm, all the good things. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to pull this boat up. Coming, guys, close. This is the part that gets a little challenging, because using these lift bags to get the boat above the water line is a challenge for sure, but we'll get it. We got a bag hookup. This is always the most enjoyable, but also the most frustrating part, because it's either gonna go perfect or we're gonna see us sitting here fist fighting these giant bags for the next couple hours. So I think the straps broke, or the
No
carabiner.
strap. The carabiner then. Really?
I think it was those repair straps.
The straps are still on.
Anybody need any sunscreen?
Instant bronzer.
There you go.
Boys want to get bronze?
Give some of that to Al, please.
Where's the 360? I'm not trying to start a fire. I feel like that'd have a weird chemical reaction.
Oh man,
Give me.
there you go.
Oh man, you're tanning up real nice.
What the hell do you have on your hands, Mr. Prickly Hands?
Huh? I've been
You got,
digging at your boat.
feels like you've got gravel in your palm.
It's pretty much what I have on there. There's oil and all the other things that you want on your back.
And now, since we don't have the boat with the winch on it, which is my big other Navy boat, this one we're just going to use the pulling power. So we have a rope hooked to the bow of the boat. The boat is kind of suspended off the bottom of the lake by the airbags. So now we got a little snatch block up to a tree with the Yankum rope hooked to the back of this boat. So as I pull out that way, should pull this boat up onto the beach. Yeah, baby! On the beach, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we wanted to happen. And that tiny little tree that we were anchored to held up, did its job. I'm so pumped. Bottom of the boat resting on the bottom of the lake, and the sides of the boat are above the water line. So now we can start pumping it out.
Right here, just get right there.
Oh, that's good feedback. Okay. Here we go. Hey, start that. It is time to go. We got the boat floating, got the pump working, and now we're gonna head back to the marina and see how much this boat really likes to float.